Hey everyone, we made it to the end of the year. Again, that asteroid is taking its time, but I'm praying it's out there somewhere. For those of you who aren't familiar, this is sort of like a wrap-up video I do for the end of the year. It's, very simply titled Wrapping Up. I did one for 2020, I don't know what I did the years before, honestly. My memory's good, but around irrelevant details or details that aren't instantly in my head, and there are some weird ones, trust me. I can remember some things, but not other. Never mind. It's sort of like a little video. It's not really a reflection thing, just sort of feels like a nice conclusion with a touch of reflection. Just feels like a more appropriate video to end the year than a Red Dead lore video or some other random piece of content. And it allows me to move on from that year and go forward, I suppose. I suppose that's the way that I think about it. And that's what leads us to this video. Here we are, wrapping up 2021, which has been... fuck me. That's how I'm going to describe this year from now on. We had 2020, which I would describe as the year of fuck. And then we've got 2021, which is the year of fuck me. Because it really has been a tough one, and obviously I've had some stuff going on myself, and I've been a little bit less committed to what I've been doing here online for you guys than I have in previous years, which is honestly the biggest shame to come out of this year, is that I don't feel like it was necessarily my strongest year. However, I do have some hope that I can turn that around somehow, reinvent the content a bit, and while also delivering, the same quality content that you expect from somewhere else. The joke being, I post shit. 2021 has been a rough year for content. I've been a bit lost, I think. I've been a bit of a lost puppy, is the best way to put it. Though I'm not a puppy, I'm way too old and far too ugly. Maybe I'm like an oversized pug puppy, because they're ugly cunts. I don't care. Pugs are ugly. Shut up. Cute, but they can't breathe. But we made it through the year, and there have been some good moments along the way. We launched earlier this year the 4 Pillars podcast, and we've done 23 episodes of that, of which I actually made it to, I think, 19 of the 23 in total, which I'd rather have made it to all 23. But like I said, life has gotten a bit in the way this year, and I'm hoping that I can sort that out. There are other things that have been going on that have been causing me a great deal of trouble, but I don't care to use those as excuses, and would rather try to leave those as best as possible in 2021. Going into 2022, I want to do more. I want to try to get back in the flow of things. I can't promise that I'll manage so much, but I want to try and keep making content, keep my passion for content creation. And there have been some bangers as far as content's concerned this year, not necessarily for performance, but with the effort I feel like I put into it. May not have seen results in the end of the day, but I had fun in the process, and that's really the main thing. But the highlight of this year has been launching and running the 4 Pillars Network and the 4 Pillars podcast, which if you're not subscribed to the 4 Pillars Network where we do the podcast, check it out. It's hilarious. That's the only way I can describe it. It's truly comedy at its finest. 4 mates, authentic mates, 4 mates who've been mates for years, not sitting down to do some cringe podcast where we talk about topical things and nothing else in a contrived way that makes it look like we don't actually know each other, but rather just sitting down, maybe having a topic to discuss, maybe not, having a laugh as it should be. And that has been truly the pleasure to come out of 2021, has been that, and continuing that going into 2022 is something that I am so incredibly excited for. If you aren't familiar with that, follow the link to the 4 Pillars Network in the description and check out the 4 Pillars Podcast 2021 Best Moments video. I spent a while editing that together. It's 2 hours and 21 minutes of pure banger moments, hilarious jokes, hilarious other stupidity that we get up to, and some sweet vibes. And I think that would be a great sales pitch for the podcast going forward as to what we can deliver in 2022, which I just cannot wait for. So that's been my highlight of this year, is running that podcast, and I'd love for more of you guys to go and check it out. But if you make me hold you at gunpoint, I'm not going to say that. You won't regret it. It's been a heck of a year. If you're watching this video, you've survived most of it. And in a few hours' time, you would have survived all of it. You did well. You did bits. I don't necessarily know all of you or even most of you. But I'm sure to get to this point, you've done absolute bits. So, yeah. Hold your head up high like I don't. And run into 2022 head first into the next crisis. Because let's face it, the world's ending at some point. Probably not. When did I become so fatalistic? But you know what? I feel like 2022 is going to be a stronger year. I've definitely made some improvements in my life that I look forward to seeing benefit me and my creativity going into, next year. I also look forward to sharing some amazing moments either here or on Twitch, streaming, and all of that with you guys, the people who making this content worth it. I wouldn't be as invested in this if it wasn't for the fact that people actually watch the garbage that I post. I need to stop with the self-depreciation. As my good pal Big Jack would say, stop with the self-depreciation. I'm not sure where I was going with that. I do want to keep doing this, that's the thing. And I want to do it better than I've been doing it this year. And that's really sort of like the main point I'm trying to make is this year I've come away from it feeling dissatisfied because while I have been working my arse off and, struggling almost at times to keep pushing, I do feel like maybe I haven't been doing everything quite as well as I should have been. But I also want to mix up some newer ideas to put into content going forward to, make content more interesting, more engaging and things like that in a way that doesn't compromise the fun that I have making it. And I've got some great ideas that I will probably get rid of. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm like. I have some great ideas that I look forward to experimenting with above all else. I don't think I've been delivering bad content. That's not what I'm saying. I think I've been delivering content that may be a bit uncompromising in its design philosophy. So I make content that makes me happy, but does it really do what I need it to do at times? Stuff like that. And I do look forward to seeing where we can go with it going forward. And of course, I look forward to continuing podcasts, continuing streams, though I've sort of fallen off with streaming a bit, but that's, again, general burnout. It's the end of the year, I'm tired, and I want to take some time to properly reinvent. Though we all know me, I don't really do breaks so well. I sit down and I put my head to that grindstone and I grind my fucking brain out until there is no more brain. And that's me now. This is stupid me without a brain, me without anything going on up there. There's nothing up there. The only thing that's probably going on up here at the moment, I can't even think of a joke to put there. That's where we're at. Oh, I'm structuring this so bloody well. But I also wanted to say thank you to everybody who's watched my content and stuck with me going through this year. Whether you're new or if you've been around for a while, whether you're familiar with the overall 4 Pillars community or not. If you're not, I advise you get involved. It's the best community going. We've absolutely over the years put our hearts and souls into making this the best it could possibly be. And we have stepped out a few times. Don't get me wrong, we have had some bad moments. But now this is I think this is a brilliant space. So you can join the Discord via a link in the description. Everyone's friendly. People have jokes and banter and things like that. But we're just chill over on that Discord. And you should get involved. There are some people in there who might say weird things when you join. You have my permission to violate them. Don't get carried away, but violate them. Because otherwise they will violate you. Making it sound like it's a Ubisoft headquarters. What I'm trying to say is, if you're not involved with the community, get involved. There are many ways you can do this. You can get involved with watching the content over on the 4 Pillars network and the other Pillars content, or you can join the Discord and follow on social media if you want to, and get connected with everything that we're doing. You can even follow us on Twitch and things like that. And I'm not I know I can speak for the other Pillars here when it comes to streams, if Tyler ever streamed. But I can speak for myself above all on this, is that I'm not some streamer that's going to sit there and not read the chat. I don't have the audience to not read the chat. I like reading the chat. I enjoy reading people's messages. I enjoy talking with people and having a good time. And if that's something you're interested in, then you can check out the Twitch as well. There will definitely be a link in the description. So if any of that entices you, then get involved with this bloody community, man, because we're good laughs, we're good vibes, and we care about making good content, and that's the main thing. But man, it's been an absolutely mental roller coaster of a year. I mean, COVID didn't fuck off. Big surprise. Boris Johnson still wears Donald Trump's discount Poundland wig. I even crashed my car. And then something else happened, but I can't remember that. So, thank you. That's the main thing I wanted to say. Thank you for sticking with me through this year and making even the toughest of times a little less tough. The kindness of everybody on the Discord and the understanding of you know the moderators, the viewers, the pillars, and all of that, and it's made things easier than they could have been. Single one of you. I may not know you. I won't pretend to. I'm not gonna feed some parasocial relationship like that, but I appreciate you. I feel like that's perhaps it's both the least I can do and all I can do, besides from deliver the content that I believe is right for the channel and to keep listening to feedback. I'm going to do my best to be the best content creator I can be, to keep striving towards being that. And I think there's so much more that I can do and provide. Obviously, I've got a plan for a history channel that's probably not going to be sorted for a while yet, but I'm making progress with that. I've got my mate Connor on the case. We're absolutely doing bits. We're busy people, but we've got ideas. And he recently went off to Chernobyl and found a radioactive toilet, so we're in business. But I look forward to doing more about that, to doing more of the stuff that I've been doing, to reinvent the stuff that I've been doing in a way that doesn't necessarily compromise what people come to this channel for. I can't promise that the content will always necessarily be the same thing, but I can promise that I will always do my best to be me, to make content as me and be authentic and give my actual opinions and things like that and keep being that. And I really look forward to seeing what could come next for this channel, what could come next for the Four Pillars, for the Four Pillars Network, for the Discord, for the Twitch streams. It's been a year. It's been hell, but that doesn't mean it has to stay that way. And I'm optimistic going forward. That's the thing I like about the new year. Is like, shit, well, everything that happened last year doesn't matter now. Make this one banging. Use it as a cut-off point to go, this doesn't matter. It's really hard to blanket apply to things. I know that. You can't just have your nan on a ventilator with COVID and then go, doesn't matter now. It's an example, not really a joke. Bad example. It's actually a good example. It's a good example at a bad time. I feel like that's me in a nutshell. I'm not going to let the fact that 2021 hasn't been the year I necessarily wanted it to be bog me down going forward into 2022. We're going to keep pushing on, because that's what the Four Pillars does. That's what I do. I don't give up very easily. Otherwise, I would have stopped making content probably around 7 years ago. And I'm going to keep doing my absolute best to deliver, because it's what you guys deserve. Because, I don't deserve any of, this, the subscriber count, people watching my content. I don't deserve that. That's luck of the draw. It doesn't matter how good your content gets or whatever. It's luck of the draw completely. I feel fortunate in the sense that I've managed to get lucky on this, because I know that in content creation, hard work doesn't always equal good results. So for you guys, I'm going to do my best to be me, to make the content that I believe pushes me forward as a content creator, that pushes the community forward, and I look forward to some amazing ideas I've got going for 2022. I'm optimistic. Should I be optimistic? We'll see in a little bit. I'm sure we will see, and I'm sure I'll either be vindicated or proven to be a massive idiot again, because let's be honest, I can't even identify a harmonica. which is really specific, but if you watched the Artists, Writers and Poets Red Dead video, you know exactly what I mean. But no, thank you for watching me this year. Thank you for watching this video today. I hope you guys have had a wonderful Christmas. It's, you know, it's been a week, nearly. We've moved on. We've moved on. As you can see, I enjoyed it. Thank you. Again. Probably again. I really hope that you've enjoyed this year, the content and the 4 pillar stuff, all that stuff. And if you're new watching this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to, and only if you want to, because there's going to be more to come. But it's going to be so much fun in the process of the... Here we go again. So that's what I'm holding on to. Hopefully I'll see you all in the new year. I won't see you until then probably, but Happy New Year. Remember, it can't get any worse, can it? Oh, so there's the fucking asteroid. Oh god, aliens are going to invade and I'm going to look so stupid. Aliens are going to invade. Bill Gates is going to reveal that he's been a lizard all along. The Queen's going to do a tour of England, viciously tap dancing. Boris Johnson will get a skin fade. Can you imagine that? And there's going to be some banging games, so it can't be that bad. I'm officially rambling. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year. See you soon.